Yes, sir. Microphone checks. Your boy Heaven Hollywood. Okay, we got a lot to discuss. We're gonna break down the Cardi B situation at the club. We're gonna be talking about Danny Lay, and of course, I'm gonna have my cast from the Groupie, um, from the Groupie TV series. Hit the like button coming through the door, y'all. Hit the like button coming through the door. We're going live here. We on YouTube. Hit the like button coming through the door. What is good? Hey, what's going on, Kiki Unique? What's going on? We're going to be having my cast coming through. I want y'all to meet my cast, and we're going to get into the shits. All right, so what's up, Nikki? We're going to break down this Cardi B situation. All right. We just wrapped Groupie from the mansion setting. All right. Why so much hate for Cardi? I don't know. Hey, Tori. What's up, Jessica? My day was good, Alex. Thank you. Daquan, what's up? John, what up? What's good? Sherilyn, what's up, Sherilyn? Hi, Tori. What's going on? What's going on? Make sure you hit the like button coming through the door. Hit the like button coming through the door. That whole situation, right? That whole situation could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. We're gonna go over this Cardi B press. I'm gonna bring once we're gonna bring on when I bring. I want you to meet the Groupie cast real quick.
All right.
And my bro, what's good?
What's going on, man? We here. We wrapped up the mansion. I got
Yes.
the cast.
All my groupies. Hey, Lexi. Yes.
Your girl Lex, you know, from Black TV, you know, we got our girl Megan Hernandez right here.
What's up, Meg?
All right. Catherine Nunez.
All right, Catherine.
The big social media follower.
And I got other projects, pocket full of game, better than my life.
All on Tubi.
All on Tubi.
And this will be on it too.
Yeah.
In the building.
All right, hey. We got hey, how you doing?
She plays Kenzie the Sporty.
Yeah, the Sporty guy has been a
yes, Kenzie, yes.
I'm very grateful to be here inside.
Amazing. So how was it? So how was the shoot finally?
Wait. I got one more to introduce here. Well, two more.
You got it.
Renata. This is Renata. She plays.
Hey, Renata.
The one in charge.
Yes, Renata. A wonderful job. So Renata, we're gonna start with you first. So how was it finally getting all of the girls together? Once it was, what was the chemistry like on the set?
Oh, you have no idea. We actually all met up at the house where we are staying, and we just clicked right away. It's like it was just like you're all friends now. It's like great, you know. It was hard to get us to rehearse because we were just chit-chatting with each other. So we have so much chemistry, and it's great.
Awesome.
I just want to introduce Princess Bay, who plays Sydney.
Princess. So, Princess, how was it? How was it today? How was
it? It was awesome, and it's funny because this is our first time meeting in person, and we had some mishaps, but and everything worked like clockwork. It was awesome.
Beautiful.
Yo, this is just the best sound guy in the business right here. My man Felipe.
Felipe, anybody, any of the movie people want to hire him, you're gonna have to sign him up. Let them know where they can follow you at, Felipe, so they can hit you up with some business.
All over the state.
Yeah. Wait, hey, I'm rolling back. Do you mind?
So this is my TV show, guys. Groupie. You will be looking for it on Tubi.
Let me introduce you to the host with the most right here. She's the one who owns this beautiful mansion.
Hi there.
Hey, yeah. Thank you for your hospitality. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. I love doing it, and Wes especially. Can't wait to see the finished product.
Oh man,
yeah,
perfect. This is great, man. But you know, we gotta put you on to the man who makes everybody look good.
What's up?
My man, I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah, where you at, bro?
What's up, brother?
Come on, man. You missing in action, man. What you doing?
I know, man. I'm missing action. My daughter had COVID, so I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. But thank you again, man, for your great work.
He's not just a director.
Yeah, craft services, transportation. Yeah,
but
and he did.
On the lookout. What's up, brother? Yes.
Peacemaker, peacemaker, right? Peacemaker. There we go. Peacemaker. There you go. Like that.
It is Groupie Web Series. Everybody make sure they follow Groupie Web Series on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll pick it up a little later, but we just wanted to make sure we hollered at y'all, man. Here as we wrapped, it was a great day. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad to see that y'all are representing the Clark Brothers brand well, and the Groupie brand. I love you guys. Love you. Can't wait to see you. Lex, how are you? Thanks a lot, Megan and Lex, our day ones. Thank you. I see my girl over there. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming back out again.
Yeah.
Chelsea Nunez. No relation to Catherine.
No relation.
Yes. All right, guys.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna let you get back to doing your thing, but thanks for checking in.
Yeah, man.
I'll be hollering at you later, brother. Love you, brother.
I love you, man. Hey.
That was my Groupie cast. And be looking out, man. Before we get into the shits, be looking out for my TV show, Groupie. The web series is going to be on Tubi. All y'all should have Tubi. If you got Roku, you're going to have Tubi. And you should be able to see it. All right. We're going to go and get into all of that. The bloggers that hate Cardi. There's bloggers that hate Nicki. There's bloggers that hate Cardi. It's not just two. It's more than two. I mean, let's just be, if we're going to be honest, we're going to have to be honest. Let me get my microphone because, we're going to have to be honest. And I'll call out people who I fuck with because like I said, I'm still going to fuck with you at the end of the day anyway. There's people that I fuck with. I'm still going to fuck with them because I fuck with them as a person. Now, I may not feel the same way that they feel about certain artists or certain people, but I'm never going to let that come between if we have a personal relationship. If you got personal relationships, it doesn't matter. You're not going to think the same way, right? You're not going to think the same way. So I have plenty of people that I mess with that don't really fuck with Cardi B. And that's cool. I'm not gonna let that like some of the Nicki bloggers or pro YouTube bloggers, when they found out that I liked Cardi and I wasn't going to be dragging Cardi left and right, they stopped fucking with me after I did mad shit for them. So I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean? Where I'm not going to, your opinion is your opinion. You can like who you want to like. So I'm not going to allow that to judge who I'm cool with. You know what I mean? That's what other people do that. Heaven don't do that. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. Just based on the type of person you are or the type of person you've been to me. Can y'all hear me out there? Is everything clear out there? Correct. They are most definitely Ashley Miracle, Black T Blog, or Cardi haters. Millie, and I fuck with Mob Radio. I fuck with Millie because Millie's never done anything dirty to me. So just because she's done dirty shit to Cardi or she's talked about Cardi, I've had a lot of Barty gang up in my DM saying, "Oh, how can you be down with Cardi if you like Millie?" Well, Millie is personally, I knew Millie before all of this Nicki Cardi shit. So we already had a developed relationship. So just because she don't particularly care for Cardi, I'm not going to go and cut Millie off because that's her preference. You see what I'm saying? That's her preference. That don't mean I have to agree with everything that she says, right? But I'm not going to be on here dragging my friend. That's just not realistic. That's just not realistic. Now, I'm not going to come on here and agree with her, but Millie is my friend. So I'm not going to come dragging Millie because she don't fuck with Cardi B. I mean, she don't fuck with Cardi B, she don't fuck with Cardi B. But that's not going to change the way I am. Right? So we have, but how does she feel about me? I have never heard anything negative. Like I said, if I do, then I'll address it. But I've never heard anything negative that came out of Millie's mouth, or anybody has never come back to me and said, when she referenced tea that she gets from me, she credits me. That's more than I can say for a lot of people who got a lot of shit from me and they don't credit me. And then they went back and started sending their people in my lives to say that I'm copying them when they were in my life for years getting my shit. Right? So the moment I hear, if somebody says, "Oh, Millie was talking shit about you," then I'm going to address it with Millie. Right? But I have never heard anyone come back to me and say, "Oh, Mob Radio was talking shit about you." Right? So if that does happen, because I got some people who's been down with me from day one and they fuck with Millie. And if Millie said something negative about me, they would definitely tell me. I have never heard anything. And whenever she gets some news from me, she says, Heaven Hollywood said, blah, blah, blah. And there has been times when Nicki fans has went to her and said, don't mess with him. He don't like Nicki Minaj, which is absolute BS. I've never disrespected Nicki Minaj, ever. Ever. I've never called her husband a R-word. I've never called her brother a molester. I've never said anything about her brother's case. I've never talked since the beginning with the Jennifer Huff or Jennifer Yu, whatever. I've never even talked about that case again. I never promoted, and I'm cool with Nosy Whole Live. I've never promoted Surviving the Petties. I don't subscribe to that. So I'm not gonna promote that. Even though I fuck with Nosy Whole Live, I'm not going to promote Surviving the Petties. And she spoke to me about it, but I'm not gonna promote that. But I still fuck with her because we've had several conversations, and she's referenced a lot of stuff from me, and she's let everybody know where she got it from. It's all about respect. Now, and I agree with that also. Now, I know a whole lot of Nicki pro Nicki pages that talk nasty about Cardi. That dude August, the other one that sounds like Black T Blog, Mob Radio. Um, there's a lot of them. Tasha K. There's way more pro Nicki than pro Cardi. There's only really 3 main pro Cardi pages. That's Armand, the Ken Barbie dude, girl, whatever it is, and Lovely T. And Lovely T barely talks about Cardi B. So and another page that hates Cardi is Impressive. She's another one that hates Cardi B. So there's way more pages that are pro Nicki than pro Cardi. Way more. I mean, so way more. Lovely T, yes, she's cool with Cardi, but she don't be in the mess like Armand. She don't be in the mess like Armand Wiggins. She's more like me. Yeah, I like Cardi B. You know what I mean? I know Cardi B a little bit, even though I have been in Nicki's presence. The funny thing is, I've been in Nicki's presence 4 times. I've never been in Cardi's presence, and I feel as like I know Cardi better than I know Nicki. And I met Nicki in 2009. So, but I know how to separate talking about an artist from the artist itself. And people sit and say, let's just get this in the clear right now. And this is for everybody. When people start saying, oh, you're biased, let me tell you something. Every single YouTuber has some bias towards somebody. Let's just stop it. Because every single YouTuber at heart is a fan. They're a fan first, more than likely. Right? More than likely. So, and so every single blogger has some sort of bias. But me, you cannot tell me that you've never Armand, I never hear him say anything positive about Nicki Minaj. And when he does say something positive about Nicki, it's condescending and sarcastic. Ashley Miracle tries to act like she says something positive about Cardi, but then she follows it up with an insult. So that's how you know she don't like Cardi, she don't like Megan. She don't like Sweetie, she don't like Chloe Bailey. The only people she like is Nicki Minaj and anyone who deals with Nicki Minaj. Right? She always talk about Cardi. She calls Cardi all these different faces and this, that, and so that's backhanded compliments. So if she says, oh, congratulations to Cardi, then she follows it with an insult. So people saying, oh, she's unbiased. She comes everywhere. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She never insults Nicki Minaj. Never. She told me that didn't happen. I DM'd her, I said, man, what's going on? She told me that did not happen. Now, of course, she's going to probably tell me it did not happen, but I've never known Cardi. Cardi never lied to me. Every single thing that happened, when I asked her, did the Jade thing happen? She said it happened, but I didn't do it. Like she told me that a long time ago. So she's never been one to lie to me, not that I know of. I DM'd her as soon as I heard it. She said that didn't happen. So and I heard DJ Will speak. DJ Will apologize to Cardi B. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Coming through the door. If you want to give a cash app, it's Heaven Hollywood. If you want to send a super chat, YouTube takes it, but Cash App is at Heaven Hollywood. If you want to send something to help support the page, you know me, I don't never ask for it, but it would be nice to do it. I be seeing Lovely T sitting up here getting, 2 stacks, 3 stacks alive. I'm like, God damn, I know Lovely T ain't that much better than me. Shit, I really been in these celebrity entertainment streets. I'm giving y'all celebrity feedback, insider feedback. Lovely T, I love Lovely T, and I love the smash, but she is not an insider. She don't know no celebrities. You know what I mean? So I'm like, God damn, Lovely T be getting that. She be getting the bag. So thank you, Dion. I appreciate it. Dion. So yeah, there's a lot more Cardi hate YouTubers than there is Nicki hate. Even Nicki fans gotta admit that. There's way more Cardi haters on Twitter. I mean, than Nicki is, because Nicki has more fans. So if Nicki has a bigger fan base, there's gonna be more hate towards Cardi. Now, as far as the situation happened last night, and if you go check my video out, you'll see what I said in the video. DJ Will spoke. I know DJ Will. I've been knowing DJ Will for years. So for anyone saying DJ Will tried to set Cardi up, that is not true. What's up, Ashanti? That is not true. No, JJ. The last time I DM'd Nicki was right before she put out Queen, and I sent her an idea for a variety show, and I also sent it to her management. She saw the message. I don't know whether she told her management to look out for it or whatever, but I did see that she saw the message. But no, Nicki has not responded to me. I have not spoken to Nicki Minaj since the coming in of 2011, when I filmed her her New Year's Eve party that she hosted in Miami. She hired me and my brother at Block TV. She was still with Safari then. And then I seen her there, and then she just said, "Yo, Long Island," because she used to call me Long Island, because that's where I'm from. She said, "Yo, Long Island, I'm about to blow up. It's a wrap for these bitches. Yo, Long Island, you don't understand." I said, "I see you, Nicki. I see you." And that was the last time. That was the last words we ever said to each other. That's the last time I saw her actually in person, because she really blew up, like she said. So those are the last time I saw her. Right? So the DJ Will, and I'm going to hit up DJ Will too once all this calms down, because I got DJ Will's number. I hit Cardi up in DM. I got DJ Will's number. DJ Will is not a dude who gets involved in messiness. He's an older dude. He don't get involved in drama. He knows Nicki, right? He knows Cardi from New York. I don't know how well he knows Cardi. He knows Nicki Minaj. However, somebody was telling him Nicki Minaj was in the building. That was not DJ Will being messy. Now, I do not expect Offset and Cardi B to know that. Because number one, they probably don't know DJ. Offset is from Atlanta. He don't know the New York DJs like that. So I would not expect Offset and his people to not think that DJ Will was being messy. But I truly don't believe he was being messy because that's just not him. Because Cardi thought that, JJ. She thought that, and the reason why she was saying that was, and if you listen to DJ Will's response, he said, somebody that I trusted that obviously I shouldn't have trusted. He said, I usually look those things up and be sure of it, but somebody probably seen Cardi B in the building, and then he was saying Nicki Minaj in the building. So he went off that and said, it was my mistake. I thought I was going to be a part of a hip hop moment because he was thinking that I got Nicki and Cardi both at my party. That's what DJ Will was thinking. I'm about to be a part of a hip hop moment. So that's why he shouted out Nicki Minaj in the building. Let's fuck it up, Nicki, because he really thought she was in the building. He said he couldn't see where he was in the club. Is not, and he came out and admitted he made a mistake by not checking. Right? Don't look nothing. Who said she looked like Nicki? He didn't say she looked like Nicki. Who says she looked like Nicki? He didn't say, he did not mistake Cardi. See, this is what y'all aren't understanding. He did not mistake Cardi B for Nicki Minaj. He was reading these shout outs off of a paper that was given to him. When you're DJing in these clubs, and I don't know whether you've ever been to a club in New York, right? But the DJ is away from the crowd and you can't hear. So requests and shout outs are written on a piece of paper. All right? When he was given that piece of paper, it said, shout out Nicki Minaj. She's in the building. That's why he did it. Right. That's who was being messy, Kiki. The one who gave him that information. That's the culprit. Now, we just have to find out, and I'm sure it'll come out. We got to find out. He said, I trusted somebody who I thought I could trust because their vision was better than mine. And he said, I usually check these things. And I should have checked. He said, that's my fault. He apologized to Cardi B and Offset. And he said, what he said to them was, hopefully my track record and my history will be able to stand up for me. And I'm one of those people who have been dealing with DJ Will for a long time. If DJ Will was messy, like I know Funkmaster Flex is messy. If this had been Funkmaster Flex, I would say 100% he did it on purpose. If this was Flex, I would say he did it on purpose. Because Flex is messy. If this was Charlemagne, I would say he did it on purpose. Charlemagne is messy. If this was Envy, Envy's messy. DJ Will is not messy. All right? No, JJ. According to what Cardi responded to me, I asked Cardi B, did DJ Will get beat up? And she said, that's cap. It never happened. Now, that's all I'm going to go by. Like I said, out of all the questions, I always, whenever something happens, whenever there's a rumor about Cardi, before I post it or speak on it, I'm going to go to her first. I'm not going to listen to these other blogs because the other blogs are pro-Nicki. So they're going to say the worst things about Cardi to make her look the worst. Look at the Billie Eilish situation. Look at the Billie Eilish situation. And what did I do? About 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I hit Cardi up and I said, what's up with Billie Eilish saying you look weird? Did you see that? She said she wasn't talking about me. I already spoke to Billie. That was 6 a.m. She told me, it got back to her so fast, she told me, I already spoke to her. She already cleared that up. So whenever I hear a rumor about Cardi B, I go to her. And she is yet to just ignore me or anything like that. The only thing she will not answer questions about is a beef. She's not going to answer questions about that. But as you can see on the video, she was vibing to "Do We Have a Problem?" She did not, a lot of fans that don't like Cardi are trying to make it seem as though like she got mad at the DJ because they played "Do We Have a Problem?" She's not going to get mad at the DJ because he played Nicki Minaj. It's in New York. You're in New York. You're going to hear Nicki Minaj. She's from New York. Cardi B was she wasn't the DJ, but the DJ at Cardi B's party at the Playboy Mansion, they played Nicki Minaj. You're going to hear Nicki Minaj. She's a global superstar. You can't go out and tell these DJs what to play. No, I don't. I didn't text Cardi and Nicki. I didn't text Cardi and Nicki. I don't talk to Nicki like that. I don't text Cardi and Nicki. I text Cardi. I don't have Nicki Minaj's phone number. So I'm not coming on here capping like, oh yeah, I'll be kicking it with Nicki. I don't have Nicki Minaj's phone number. I just said the last time I spoke to Nicki was 2012. I saw her in person. I was filming a party for her right before she really, really blew up, 2011. So I haven't seen Nicki Minaj since. So I don't have conversation with Nicki Minaj. I don't talk to her via DM. And I never said I did. So the person who was given DJ Will, and like I said, I'm going to go to bat for DJ Will. And you know what? I'm going to put my head on the slab because I know DJ Will and I've been knowing him for a long time. And our very first party that I did with Block TV was a DJ Will party. He's never been a messy type of dude. He's really like a timid type of dude, if you mind. He's a shy, humble dude who has never been involved in any mess. That's the reason why I don't believe it was him trying to be messy. He was excited that somebody told him Nicki Minaj is in the building. He wasn't mistaken, Cardi. He knows the difference between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Everybody knows the difference between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. So if he sees Cardi B, let's just say that he didn't have his glasses on. He can see Offset. So he knows that Nicki Minaj ain't gonna be with Offset. So that's why I would never be because she tried to, of course all the people don't like Cardi. Oh, because she tries to look like Nicki so bad, people can't tell the difference. That's a bunch of BS. They look nothing alike. And for anybody who thinks they look alike, all you got to do is say, well, there's Offset. You know what else? Offset and Kenny don't look nothing alike. So if you see somebody over there with Offset, then you'll know it's Cardi B. So do I believe everything Cardi told me? So far, she haven't lied to me. So yeah, until I see something that she's told me that comes out a lie, yeah, I'm gonna believe everything she tells me. To answer your question, yes. Because I have no reason not to. I'm talking about me personally. The questions I've asked her, she's told me the truth. Now, I don't know about what she said to everybody else. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So yes, until she lies to me, yes, I believe everything she tells me. Okay? So Offset, like I said, Offset probably pulled the Jada Pinkett. Right? Offset was the one who pulled the Jada Pinkett. How Will Smith was laughing at Chris Rock's joke until he saw Jada's reaction, and then he started reacting? Well, Cardi was just vibing to Do We Have a Problem, and then she saw Offset looking over at the dude like, is this dude trying to be messy? Thank you, Jimmy Ace. Yes, sir. And then she responded to it. But again, in my DM, I said, listen, you're a grown woman, you do what you want. I'm just speaking for DJ Will. I've never known him to be messy. And he said in his video that he was going by what people were telling him. The only thing I can do with DJ Will is just go on his past track record. I can go on his past track record, and I truly believe that he was not being messy. But I also can understand Offset feeling some type of way because he don't know DJ Will. And he sees what's going on with Nicki and Cardi. He sees what's going on with it. And as I said in my video, when you get people start going up there talking about who so-and-so's in the building and getting on the defense, you're heading down a bad path. Because it may not seem like it's going to get there, right? You may not seem like it's going to get there. But we never thought it was going to go there with Biggie and Pac either. And now neither one of them are here. Now, these people ain't going to stop until somebody get hurt or worse. Then going to come all the fake, oh my God, oh my God. This is what y'all want. Y'all, for whatever reason, these fans do not want to see these two women make up. They don't want to see a collaboration. They don't want peace. They say they want peace all they want. They don't want peace. Now, when one of these husbands pulls something out, I'm not thinking that Nicki or Cardi is going to pull something out. When one of these husbands feel as though they have to protect their spouse and pull a gun out, or one of their people pull a gun out, a la what happened in the Little Kim situation, and somebody get popped with a stray bullet, and it's Nicki or Cardi, I don't want to hear nobody crying and because most of y'all, I'm not saying all of you, most of y'all want to see this thing continue. I don't know what the end game is. What's the end game? What's the end game? Death? What's the end game? Like, what is the end game? You just, every single day, you just want to do the same thing? Go on Twitter and shade Cardi? Go on Twitter and shade Nicki? I mean, where does that get you? What is the end game? What do you get out of that? Haven't you done that long enough? The media ain't even really doing it no more. All the media that was siding with Cardi B when she first came out, they stopped doing that. They don't circle back to Nicki. So the media, the mainstream media ain't even doing it no more. The only ones that are keeping it going is the fans and the YouTubers and the bloggers. Every single day, there's certain YouTubers that report on Cardi B and Nicki every day. They create tea. Something ain't even going on. When Cardi went away from social media, for that week or 2 weeks, whatever, there was still a video on Cardi every single day. She wasn't even on social media. When Nicki went away in December, that year in December, she was gone for 2 or 3 months. The fans kept it going. She wasn't even on social media. But the fans kept it going. So, like I said, if so, God forbid something drastic happens, and like I said, when you're dealing with Offset's got a big clique. Dudes from the South, they pull out quick. Kenneth is an OG nigga. He got a clique. He's about that life. I know for a fact he is. He knew my cousin. Rest in peace, 109 Light. He knew my cousin. So I already know Kenneth is about that life. So if he gets to the point where he feels as though he's got to protect his wife, and Offset feels as though he got to protect his wife, and then they click pull out, and then the other click pull out and get the popping, and that bullet is quicker than Cardi or Nicki, I don't want to hear no crying. I said, no, see, now you just found your way out of my life. Saying something like that, you need to be checked out. You want a person dead who doesn't even know you. Where is my moderators? Get her out of here. You need to be checked out. A person that does not know who you are, you want them dead. You can't be in my life because you're sick. You need to be checked out. Where's my moderators? Get them out of here. We want Cardi dead. That's the sickness. That's the sickness. Do I have any moderators in here? I'll have to get them out myself. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Sitting here talking civilized sense. Right, March. Right. I'm talking his civilized sense. I'm not defending either one. I'm talking from his perspective point of view. Biggie and Pac ain't here no more. Rap has not been the same since we lost Biggie and Pac. We are in very, very anxious times. People are anxious on these streets. Everybody's fearing for their life. Threats are taken very serious. People are not taking threats lightly. And I'm telling you, I have not seen, if it happens, they need to be sick too. I haven't seen someone, maybe they have done it because they've seen the other side do it. But the crazy comments that I've heard, the insane comments that make me stop, like, huh? Has come from Nicki fans. And I'm just going to be all the way 1,000 with you. Now, I'm not going to say Barty Gang hasn't said that. I'm saying I haven't saw it. I have not seen it. But when you start saying we want her dead, that's not the first time I've seen that. And when I saw a comment, somebody said, I will die and burn in hell for Nicki Minaj. I said, you know what? Somebody better get this person checked out. Not only did they say they'll die, they admitted they're going to hell. I have never seen anyone say that on social media. Never. Not even for Beyonce. I don't care. I will die and burn in hell for Nicki Minaj. Wow. Not even say go to heaven. Not even say not even say I'll die and go to heaven. I will die and burn in hell. They made pictures with, now I've seen Barney Gang call I have seen, and that's wrong too, making fun of Papa Bear and saying he's the son of a rapist. I've seen that. But I've seen pictures of nooses on Culture. I've seen Nicki fans dox Cardi B's address and say, we're going to go there and let's get the child first. This is when she just had Culture. Let's take care of the child first. Like, what is wrong with you? And most of these people, Nicki Minaj wouldn't even give a hello to if she saw you in the street. Wouldn't even give you a hello. So my whole thing is that when is this thing going to ever end? If you constantly keep putting, now what I did criticize DJ Will for was not double checking what was given to him. And he said, I normally double check. This time I didn't. He should have double checked, who was in the building. But again, he admitted I got a little excited and I wanted it to be, everybody please hit the like button. The many people that's in here, I should see the same amount of likes. If y'all came in here and didn't click the like, y'all obviously ain't sitting no cash app. I ain't heard my phone beep. So at least click the like button. Jeez. That don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. So what he should have done, he should have at least, they say crazy stuff too, but I've never seen that. There's a difference between crazy stuff and, oh, I hope you die and let's go kidnap your child. I've never heard that. So there's a difference. There's a level to stuff. It's just like when you're playing basketball. It's just like fans when you're playing basketball. I've seen some fans say some crazy things to the visiting team. Then I've seen some fans say worse things and put their hands on family members. That's another level. That's another level. That's another level. There's levels to craziness. I used to get into it with Rihanna Navy, and then I would get into it with Beyonce. There's a totally different level of disrespect and craziness. Beyonce fans used to do that too. They used to dox people and go to their apartment. They had Rachel Roy so scared she canceled her event. When they found out that she was Becky with the good hair, they had her so afraid she canceled her event. They went to her daughter's school. Her daughter was 16 years old at the time. They went and terrorized the daughter. So stuff like that is a little bit over the top. And Beyonce is never even going to know who the hell you are. You doing all that for Beyonce, and you're never even going to know who your ass is. If you were a DJ and Cardi comes to your party, will you double check? What do you mean? Will I double check? I don't understand. Double check what? What do you mean, Sheila? Where's Tori? Did Tori leave? Thank you, Joseph, for checking in. Um, yeah, so the Beehive, the bars have taken over. Like the Beehive has kind of settled down, wherein this is the difference between the Barbs and the Beehive. The Barbs like to say that they only have something to do with Nicki, but that's not true. That's absolutely not true. The difference between the Beehive and the Barbs, the Beehive only mess with you if it has something to do with Beyonce. That's the only time if you say something about Beyonce or if you disrespect Beyonce, you pick on Beyonce, that's the only time you hear from the Beehive. The Barbs are coming to you, messing with you if you post something about Cardi that has absolutely nothing to do about Nicki Minaj. If you post something about Megan, they're going to come on there. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. So it's not like that. Oh, we only. I heard one Bob say we only do that when you mess with Nicki. Absolutely, 100% not true. There's a lot of Bobs. When I stopped talking about Nicki Minaj, people remember there was a period of a month when I said I'm not doing no more Nicki Minaj. I still had Bobs on my videos every day. You're hating on Nicki. And the video won't even be about Nicki Minaj. So that's not true. The Beehive only come out when you disrespect Beyonce. The Barbs, they be doing the most if it has absolutely nothing to do with Nicki and it has something to do with Cardi or Megan. Right. Well, again, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Nicki Minaj is not the only rapper anymore. You had 8 years of just Nicki. You should be satisfied. You had 8 straight years. There's been no other female rapper that ever had that benefit of 8 years straight of nobody really caring about nobody else but them. Little Kim didn't have that benefit. Foxy Brown didn't have that benefit. Queen Latifah didn't have that benefit. Missy Elliott didn't have that benefit. MC Lyte didn't have that benefit. No other female rapper had the benefit of really being alone in the rap game and cleaning up for 8 consecutive years except Nicki. Nobody else has had that benefit. And it's still not enough. The Barbs still ain't satisfied. So again, Nicki Minaj has had a very, very good career. A career that a lot of people will never have. But as time goes on, eventually music changes and there's going to be newer artists. Look at the male side. Look at all the rappers. Look at all the men rappers. Do you see all these men complaining? There's plenty of room for everybody. Plenty of room for everybody. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ashanti. She's had the best career. So what's the problem? That's what I don't understand. If she's had the best career, right? If this is why I've always asked, and I'm talking to any Bob that's in the room. So anybody that's in the room, if you say Cardi's no threat, right? If you say don't mention that girl in the same breath with Nicki, if you say that you know that your fave is the queen, right? You know all these things. You know all her accolades. You know what she's accomplished, right? So why are you so pressed about Cardi B? You've already made it clear that she is not a threat. Then why do you hate her so much? If she's not a threat, if she's not if she's not close to Nicki Minaj, Nicki is the queen. Nicki had the best career. Nicki's got all the accolades. Don't mention them in the same breath. Then why is this such an issue? It doesn't matter what other people say. Typical Tyson, that's an issue. Why do you care what other people say if you're a Nicki Minaj fan? Why do you care what other people say if you're a Nicki Minaj fan? If you are sure, if you are secure with your queen, why do you care what anyone else says? I'm a diehard Prince fan. I'm a diehard Kobe Bryant fan. Do you think I care if people talk about Michael Jackson's better than Prince? To me, he ain't. To me, he ain't. I didn't care what people said about Prince. I'm a Prince fan. So I'm secure in my faith. Well, that's your opinion. But my point is, I didn't care if people said that. I didn't care if people said that. That's your right. And if people like Cardi B better than Nicki Minaj, that's their right. So I never understood that. I don't give a damn what people say about, oh, LeBron's better than Kobe. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Whether it's climate or not, typical. You said, oh, but Cardi's got this and that. So what? Why are y'all worried about Cardi? If like I said, all I hear from Nicki Minaj fans is, don't ever compare Cardi B to Nicki. Okay, we're not. Well, when somebody puts up a Cardi B post about what she's done, just like perfect example, right? I saw a tweet the other day about invasion of privacy, right? This album's 4 years old. I saw a tweet the other day from Chart News or whatever the heck it is, and it said Cardi B spends his record invasion of privacy, spends his 214th week on the charts. It's the high, blah blah blah, right? I went to the comments. There was more Nicki fans under the comments than Cardi fans. Why? Why do you care how long invasion of privacy has been on the charts? Why do you care? If you are secure in that you got the queen. I don't care. I don't care what people said. Well, Michael Jackson had sold 750 million albums. Prince is no so. I don't care. Prince is my guy. I don't give a damn what Michael Jackson sold. I think Prince is better. I like Prince better. You could think Michael's better. Michael had more accolades. That's cool. I like Prince better. People have a right to their own opinion. And because they don't think the way you think, you're going to make fun of them, insult them, talk about their parents, dox them. Like, really? And to me, you're supposed to be above Cardi. You shouldn't even be worried about you. You should be. Nicki Minaj should be saying, if she's the queen of rap, she should be like, I'm trying to get where Taylor Swift is at. I'm trying to get where Ariana Grande's at. I'm trying to battle them for charts, for hits. Because I'm already past these rap chicks. I'm trying to battle, I want to get more top 10s, as many top 10s as Taylor Swift, as many top 10s as Ariana Grande. I'm not thinking about Cardi B. When you're the queen, I thought that's the mentality you're supposed to take. So what? But typical, what does that matter? What does that matter? You keep talking about Cardi's accolades. Why don't you talk about Nicki's accolades? You just say, when you dominate for 8 years, come holler at me. And then that should be the end of the conversation. Just like the same conversation I have with LeBron fans. You can do all that talking. When you get 5 rings, holler at me. He's better than Kobe. When he wins 5 championships, holler at me. When he scored 81 points in a game, holler at me. You can do all the talking you want to do. You're also worried about Cardi's one little Grammy. Like, I've never seen one. She has 1 album. Nicki has 4 albums out. Nicki's has a catalog 3 times as big as Cardi's. Nicki's net worth is more. She's worth more than Cardi. She's got more records than Cardi. She's got more top 40s than Cardi. But yet and still, a lot of Nicki fans act like Cardi is bullying Nicki. Cardi doesn't have nearly the accolades that Nicki has. So I don't understand why you just can't say, when she breaks Aretha Franklin's record, holler at me. And keep it pushing. Why not? When Cardi came into the game, she said, I'm only trying to get on the charts. She already let y'all know what she was going to be talking about and what her purpose in music was. I don't care about being the queen of rap. I don't care about being a lyricist. All I care about is getting on the charts and making hit records. She told y'all that's what she was going for. So when you say, oh, write a rap, it doesn't bother her because she already let you know that's not what she's in the game to do. She's in the game to make hits. Who said Cardi can have a beef with neither? Well, I'm not even talking about Cardi and Nicki because they don't even be talking about each other. The fans are the only ones going back and forth. The last time Cardi and Nicki, correct me if I'm not wrong, the last two things publicly that Cardi and Nicki said to each other was the beef is over. Did they not say that? That's the last two things I heard. Nicki said, this is over. Cardi said, okay, good. That's the last two things publicly they said to each other. The only people that's been talking since then are the fans. So you talk about Cardi can have a beef with Nicki. No, the last two things they said to each other was it's over. Exactly, March, because they want to miss the point. They want to keep it. They come in here and they start saying, "Oh, you're spinning it. Spinning what? You hadn't even heard the conversation." I have not once blamed Nicki for anything. Not once. Post it up on TSR. Right. No, it isn't. It's Cardi reacting to what the fans are doing. And again, I have yet to hear either one of them mention the other one's name since that day. Since she did on Queen Radio, I have not once heard either one of them mention the other one's name. So it's up to everyone else to say, oh, she's talking about Nicki. If she didn't say Nicki, or, oh, Nicki dissed Cardi. She didn't say Cardi. Put your name on it. Put your name on it. Both of them. Put your name on it. What you so scared of? Remy Ma came out and said names. All this subbing back and forth, they could always say, I wasn't. And what happens when people say, was you talking to anybody in particular? What do they always say? Oh, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to whoever, if the shoe fits. Nah. If you're talking to someone, if you got a beef with someone, say it. That go for both of them. If you got a beef with someone, say it. All this sub talking. Because then what happens is when they get asked and called out in public, was you talking about such and such in that record? I was just talking in general. I'm talking to all of them. Pusha T didn't come out and say, yeah, all them Canadian rappers. Pusha T didn't come out and say, all them light-skinned rappers. Nah. He didn't say all them emotional rappers. He said Drake. Drake. Again, this boy bye. It says, who is this? Jamar. Jamar, you shouldn't be talking to another male like that, sir. Boy bye. You should not be talking to another man in that lingo. Sorry. Like I said, it's and the only people that are disagreeing, and I'll talk to Ashanti because Ashanti's been with me from day one. Whenever I start talking peace and the fans keep it going, who are the only fans? that are disagreeing. Ashanti, be honest. When I say both fans should cut it out, it should be peace. Both fans talk about each other. Both fans keep it going. Who are the only fans that ever complain? The only fans that disagree. Okay, but what, you gonna live? You're gonna live with that forever? So that's gonna go on forever? But she said the beef was over after that attack. Nicki Minaj sat in Twitter and said, "This is done." And Cardi said, "Okay, good." So why did she just keep it going? She said it was over. Yeah, it was the shoe for you, but she didn't throw the shoe at you. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all act like she threw the shoe at you. She didn't throw it at you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. She threw the shoe at Nicki Minaj. Oh, it was the shoe for me. She didn't throw it at you. Nicki said it was over. If she ain't thinking about the shoe, why are you? I'm sure that was what, 2017, 2018. I'm sure Nicki Minaj is not thinking about that shoe no more. She done forgot about that shoe that missed. Shoe didn't come nowhere near her. You think Nicki still thinking about that shoe that was 10 feet away from her? It's not even like she had to duck the shoe. She didn't have to jump up. She threw the shoe and it was nowhere close to hitting Nicki. Nicki Minaj ain't thinking about that shoe. That's y'all that's keeping that going. Speaking for, because she threw a shoe at her. Y'all act like she clocked in the face with the shoe. Yep. So, anyway, like I said, maybe one day when they're old and gray and nobody gives a damn anymore, maybe they'll say, "Hey, Cardi, you want to make a record?" We could call it the Golden Girls Part 2. Yeah, Nicki, gumming. Let's do it. Just so we still got it. Remember when you threw a shoe with me in 2000? Wait, Kitty, when was that? I don't know. We wasn't married then. You know the fucking vibe. Oh boy. 2017, I think. Yeah, I remember. Man, let bygone be bygone. I didn't hit you no way. I left that shoe back. And And then half the Bobs. I wonder if y'all still gonna be Bobs when she's 55. I wonder y'all still gonna be Bobs when she's 55? It ain't making ain't making records no more. What happens to the Barbs when Nicki retired? You still Cardi gang? They gonna call themselves Barty gang still? Oh man, is it still gonna be a Barty gang when Cardi's like 60? Oh my goodness, I wonder. You don't see the monsters no more. And eventually, as they get older, I'm gonna hope the bars mature. Hopefully, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. uh, I didn't say 40. I didn't say 40. See, on the defensive. Defensive. Y'all stay on the defensive. Stay on the defensive. Look at this. Nobody here, right? Nobody here. You said the bums calling Nicki. You stay on the defensive. That's your issue. Why are you all so sensitive about? Why are you so insecure about Nicki Minaj? I don't get it. Who said 40 was old? Oh, them bums call her 40 ain't old. You let them get under your skin. Forty's not old, but there ain't been no female rapper that's been rapping at 40. So 40 isn't old to live your life, no. But 40 is old for rap, for female rappers. Because if you look back at all of the female rappers that has been in the game, none of them was still making consistent music at 40. So that's probably why people have jokes. Because even though 40 is not old, of course it's not old in life, that's still a young person. She's still a young woman. But if you look back at the history of music, that's like 40 isn't old. But a basketball player, it's old. If somebody, they talk about LeBron James is grandpa, he's only 37 years old. 37 isn't old, but they call him an old man in basketball. So 40 in music, in rap, for females is old. 50 ain't old, but they laugh at Jay-Z. They don't want to hear Jay-Z no more. No female rapper, even the ones with skills. Nicki's not the first rapper that had female rapper that wrote her own rhymes. She's not the first and only female rapper that was ever good and had skills. MC Lyte wrote her own rhymes and she's got a lot of skills still to this day. But you don't see MC Lyte making music, rap music, not consistently. Queen Latifah, you don't see Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah really stopped rapping years ago. And Queen Latifah definitely got skills. But you don't see Queen Latifah still rapping. Everything has a time limit. There's a certain age. Eminem, as he gets older, he's not 50, he's 45? But Eminem puts out an album, once every 5 years now? God only knows if he's going to put out any more. Jay-Z, he can still rap. Jay-Z can still out-rap some of these young dudes. but he doesn't make consistent music anymore. You're not gonna rap forever. That's what people understand. People don't seem to understand. You're not going to rap forever. No, what do you mean a regular female rapper? She's a human being. It don't matter. See, that's your problem. Y'all think that Nicki is like an alien from another planet. Yes, she is. A female. She's one of the greatest female rappers, and she might be the greatest female rapper. But Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player. Is he still playing basketball now? Michael Jordan ain't no regular basketball player either. Do you still see Michael Jordan playing basketball? Kobe Bryant wasn't no just another basketball player. But when he turned 38, Kobe Bryant hung it up. So it don't matter. Because Nicki is the best to ever do it, she's gonna rap forever. 50 years old, and you're still gonna be talking about, oh, she's the queen. Rap, unfortunately, is now run by young people. They got younger executives running rap. Most of the executives that run rap are young. I'm not talking about the record company labels. The ones that they have running the rap division, most of them are young. Because rap is now a young game. And the older you get, the less the youngins who are the ones purchasing the music, because I know I'm not purchasing no music. People my age ain't purchasing music. I'll go watch you on YouTube. I'll go stream you a couple of times on Spotify. But I'll be damn if I'm gonna be up on Twitter all night talking about, come on guys, let's treat. Fuck that. Fuck you talking, nigga got bills to pay. I'm gonna be giving a millionaire more money. Nah, when I was young, I did that. People, when they start getting up in their 30s and 40s and got their own families, their own bills to pay, you think they giving a damn about giving Cardi B money or giving Nicki Minaj money? Would I compare Kendrick and Drake? I do compare. I don't compare them as rappers. They're two different rappers. But Kendrick and Drake ain't going around. And Kendrick fans and Drake fans ain't going around beefing like Nicki Minaj fans do, and Cardi B fans. They're rappers, so you can compare them as both being rappers. But Kendrick is a far better rapper than Drake. Everyone knows that. Okay, great. Kendrick has better stage presence than Drake. Everyone knows that. Kendrick is a better performer than Drake. Everyone knows that. However, Drake sells more records, and there is no comparison. So Kendrick can have all of those things. We already know that. No one is ever in their right mind going to say that Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. Maybe except Drake fans. And there's even Drake fans who won't even say that. Yes, he's a better rapper than Drake. Yes, if you go to their concerts, he's a better performer than Drake. Yes, he's a better lyricist than Drake. Yes, he has better stage presence than Drake. All of that is Kendrick. He makes more timeless music than Drake. However, Kendrick, the most he sold is 600K. You know what is called when Drake sells 600K? A flop. Drake's flops are Kendrick's highest sellers. Remember that. Drake's flops is Kendrick's highest sellers. So, with all of that, we all agree that Kendrick is a better rapper. We all agree that Kendrick puts on a better show. We all agree that Kendrick's a better lyricist. We all agree that Kendrick got better stage presence. But I bet you one thing. I bet you listen to Drake more. I bet you listen to Drake more. So ask yourself, why is that? Why do I listen to Drake more? Why do I stream more Drake songs than I do Kendrick? If Kendrick is so much better than Drake. Ask yourself that. So when I made my video and I said, yeah, Kendrick is a great rapper, but he ain't Drake. Oh, what are you talking about? How dare you compare Drake to Kendrick? You're right. I shouldn't. Because Kendrick, the highest he's done is 613,000 in a week. That's his highest. And I believe it was the last album. 613 is like Drake's fourth highest album. Well, high beams, not a lot of people feel that way. And are you older? Are you older? Not a lot of young people feel that way about Kendrick. Because not a lot of the people that are buying the most records, the people that the fan bases are the most, even if things like the Shade Room and all of these gossip blogs, if they look at their age bracket, I guarantee you their biggest age bracket is 18 to 24. That's what every social media person's biggest age bracket is, 18 to 24. Kids. Kids are the ones that are buying this music. And most kids can't get into Kendrick Lamar. Most kids don't get into Kendrick Lamar. And I already did that poll the other day. Just like I said with his new song. How many of y'all just go to Spotify and stream Kendrick's new song without watching the video? How many of y'all do that? Well, high beams is rare. If you stream Kendrick more than you stream Drake, and you're 28, that's rare. Maybe if they have more people like you, maybe Kendrick would be selling more. So that's rare. Kudos to you if that's true. If it's true, if you stream Kendrick more than you stream Drake, then kudos to you. But there ain't many like you in your age bracket. Okay. So what they're 13 and 15 and they love Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry, unless you're 13 and 15-year-old are geniuses, you can't tell me they understand what Kendrick Lamar is talking about. It's impossible. It's impossible. because I seen grown people doing reactions to this video, 23 and 24 years old, and they sitting there like, why did he add the OJ picture? Why did he add? I have a feeling he's trying to give off another message. You're talking about grown people. So I don't know your 13 and 15. Maybe they're geniuses. And if they're geniuses, kudos to them. Kudos to them. Yeah, I'm sure if they like seeing Kendrick, oh, we gonna be all right. Okay, oh, they like seeing him perform, this, that, and the other. But you're gonna tell me that song that just came out, they was like, oh man, the new Kendrick. Okay. All right. Someone like me, I understand what Kendrick's talking about. So someone like me would listen to Kendrick Lamar. I'm an old head. I knew everything he was talking about in the record. When he put the pictures up, I know exactly why he was putting up the pictures. And I know exactly what he was saying every time he put the pictures up. I didn't just watch the video and be like, oh, OJ, Josie Smollett, oh, Kanye, he turned into Kanye. And don't know why he turned into Kanye. Most of the people that watch that Kendrick video are just laughing at the morphing of the face, but they don't understand why he's morphing into those faces. Most people do not understand it. I've spoken to grown people who don't understand it. He might sell over 600K, may not. All I'm saying is up to date, even To Pimp a Butterfly didn't do 600, and I refuse to believe he's gonna ever put out anything better than To Pimp a Butterfly. To me, that was his best work. And back then, he was still collaborating with the younger rappers. I don't see this album being as good as To Pimp a Butterfly. Now, maybe because he hasn't been out in so long, maybe he will. But Drake drops every year. He drops every year. And he's always 700, 800, 900, 650. And he's dropping material every year. Kendrick should do 600K. He ain't dropped in 4 or 5 years. So I would hope, the way everybody's going gaga, I would hope and he'd sell 600K. Drake for Certified Lover Boy was 650, and people said it flopped. 650 for Certified Lover Boy. And that's his what album? His 9th album? Certified Lover Boy, 650. Huh? Who's in the celebration of necromancy and hip hop in the Black community? Kendrick. However, have people been listening? Have the community been listening? Nipsey was like that as well. What happened to Nipsey? Nipsey was for the community. Nipsey was for the culture. And what happened? Niggas don't want to hear that. People can act like they want peace all they want. If you wanted peace, you'd show it. If you listen to what Kendrick said, if you care about what Kendrick said, why is niggas still killing people in your community? Why is there still drill music? Why is people still promoting drill rap music, which is nothing but gang music? So everybody's going to jump on the Kendrick bandwagon because he's back and because they want to say, oh, he outsold Drake. Look, Drake, Kendrick outsold you. As soon as Kendrick outsells Drake, about a week later, nobody's going to be talking about Kendrick anymore. It's just going to be the effect of, see, we miss real hip hop. So, great. Right. Well, that's my point. Drake does what he has to do to keep himself relevant and to keep himself streaming. And that's what the kids like. These kids got ADD. They don't remember what happened 2 months ago. You think they're going to be sitting around waiting for Kendrick for 5 years? They're all about, this is a what have you done for me lately culture. Sure, people that are Kendrick fans or ain't forget, but you think these 15 to 24-year-olds that when Kendrick dropped, the ones that are 16 right now, when Kendrick dropped, they was 10, 11. You think they're going to be listening for Kendrick? No, they're not. They're not. Kendrick is a more mature artist. Even though him and Drake are the same age, Drake appears to more demographic than Kendrick. And when I say that, people act like that's a diss. That's not a diss. That's just a fact. Okay, that's good. That's good. Kendrick don't care, but that's not the point. Kendrick don't care. Okay, Kendrick don't care. Good. So then nobody else should care. If Kendrick don't care, he drop what he want. That's great. Good. That's really not the point, though. Not the point I'm making. Great. Kendrick drops when he wants. Good. That's why his numbers do what they do, and that's why Drake's numbers do what they do. Yeah, sexy. It's the bottom line is sexy. I talk about the Nicki Cardi situation as much as I can, and I keep it as fair as I can keep it. I don't blame Nicki and Cardi anymore. I don't blame either one of them anymore. I blame the fan bases. Period. I blame the fan bases. I don't blame Nicki. I don't blame Cardi. Nobody's thinking about 2017, 2018. Remember Cardi came out and said, this old, everybody keeps the same old corny, dry beef going. Nicki has came out several times and said, stop talking about the ops on my timeline. Don't you think she's talking about Cardi? Y'all need to stop talking about the ops on my timeline. She's even said it herself. being mad and insulting Cardi, and that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop WAP from going diamond. It's not going to stop if she get any more number ones. Nicki said she don't care about number ones anyway. So I don't understand whenever it's time for Cardi to put out a record, flop. But y'all don't care about number ones. That's what y'all's queen said. She don't care if she goes number one because she is number one. That's the mentality y'all should take on. You should take on. I don't care where Nicki's record goes because she's the queen anyway. I thought that the last time that was going to be the mentality I seen. I started to get happy. I said, oh, the Barbs are finally growing up. Look at here. Look at the Barbs. Go ahead, Barbs. Y'all finally growing up, showing some maturity. There they go. Same old Barbs. You didn't show maturity. You did the same thing. If I had the best, I wouldn't be worrying about nobody else. When the Lakers, when Kobe, God bless the dead, when we had Kobe, I wasn't worried about no Allen Iverson. Nigga, we got Kobe Bryant. Think I give a damn about Allen Iverson? Oh, LeBron, he's coming up. I got the Black Mamba, man. Give a fuck about no LeBron. You think I was going back and forth with LeBron fans? You think I'm they do care about number ones, Lively. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because when they didn't go number one, not caring about number one would have been like, oh, I don't give a fuck. If they didn't care about number one, why was they, come on, y'all, we only got 20 seconds. Come on. If we sell such and such one, it finishes number one. Don't tell me they don't care about number ones, Lively. That's not true, and you know it. Oh, Billboard, they changed their rules every time Nicki comes out. If they didn't care about number ones, they wouldn't be saying that. Not caring about number ones would be like, I don't care. I'm just stream a record as much as I can. I don't care where it finishes. I don't care what Billboard says. This shit's fire. So don't say that, Tori, what's up, baby? I asked, was you still here? And I heard nothing from you. So don't say they don't care about number ones. They do care. Oh, you see him on camera? Oh, if I give you $6, can you go in there and purchase Do We Have a Problem by Nicki Minaj? That doesn't sound like they don't care about number ones to me. You giving strangers money to go purchase music? Don't tell me they don't care about number ones. Of course they do. Of course they do. When Nicki came out and said, I don't care about number ones because I am number one, I was like, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear, Nicki. Do your thing, queen. But then as soon as the charts came out, she reverted back to, they robbed me. They always changing the rule. But you just said you didn't care about number ones. I was giving her an applause. I was like, okay, good. That's what a queen's supposed to say. I don't give a fuck about number ones. I am number one. All of the other artists are supposed to care about number ones because they not the queen. They're supposed to care about number ones because they're trying to get to that status. They can't get to the queen status, so they have to try to do something else. Cardi B knows she'll never be the queen of rap because she doesn't have that skill set. So what she said was, I can't be the queen of rap. I already know that. I can't be the queen of rap because I don't have the lyrics. I don't have the skill set. But what I can do is be the queen of the charts and the queen of number ones or the queen of the hits. So I'll concentrate on doing that. And then when she started doing that, all of the Nicki fans, because they were not doing this, they were not doing this until Cardi made a big deal about Bodak Yellow. I never saw Nicki's fans running to Billboard, sitting, watching, refreshing every 20 seconds. When the numbers were put out, when you put out the, I never remember Nicki Minaj fans doing that before Bodak Yellow. Never. Never. What's up, Reese? I never, ever, ever seen them doing that. Cardi pretty much tricked them into the fan base that they are now. Nicki Minaj fans was not like that before. It was just all about Nicki. Oh, she's the queen. All this, but just like somebody else said, they weren't used to another female, somebody possibly like him. The closest it came was Iggy Azalea. And you see how they reacted when that happened. You see how Nicki reacted. Iggy Azalea, but they were saying, oh, that's just because she's white. After Iggy Azalea, there was not really any other female rappers that was even came close that anybody else liked. It was all Nicki. So when Cardi comes in, and now some people like Cardi, some people like Megan, some people like Doug. It's not all everybody likes Nicki anymore. And some fans got intimidated. I mean, it's just the facts. You'll never admit it, but you're intimidated that you are no longer. It's kind of it's like a child, right? It's like an only child that they're 8 years old and they're used to everything being about them. Then their mother has another kid, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not the big deal anymore. Now I got it. Wait a minute, I have to share attention now with this other kid. Same premise. Same premise. An only child, that you've been an only child for 7 or 8 years, you used to everything being about you, and then your mother gets pregnant. That would be like how my daughter is right now. She's the only child in her house right now. She's 7 years old. If her mother got pregnant, and then in 9 months, she had another kid, she'd be like, wait a minute. Of course, she loved her brother or sister, but she'd be like, it used to be all about me. I'm used to it being all about me. Who's this other new kid? So now everybody loves this kid better than me? Same thing. Same thing. What people don't understand is in the 80s, people just didn't like one person, bro. Cyndi Lauper and Madonna were rivals. But I liked Cyndi Lauper and Madonna. There was people that went to Cyndi Lauper concerts Turn around and go to Madonna concerts. There was people that liked Michael Jackson and Prince. It wasn't like, oh, I like Michael Jackson, so I can't like Prince. No, there were people who liked them both. There were people who liked Madonna and uh, Cyndi Lauper and Pat Benatar and it wasn't if you don't like Madonna, then you can't like no one else. There was people who liked Kim and Foxy, and they hated each other. Yeah, it's like that now, and it's like that with Spanish music too. So it's this. I'm telling you, it's this generation. It's not just Nicki and Cardi. It's the family. It's the generation that we're living in because the Spanish people do it too. Carol G against what's her face? Yaylin. Yaylin fans. Carol G fans hate Yaylin. Anita fans against Anita's better than Becky G. It's the same thing. It's this generation. It's this generation. It's not just Cardi and Nicki. It's the generation. I listen to Cardi. I listen to Nicki. If it's hot, I'm listen to it. I bought Invasion of Privacy. I bought Queen. I bought Pink Print. I bought Pink Friday. Like I bought all her albums. I bought Invasion of Privacy because the album was good. If there's a song out there that you put out that I think is garbage, I'm not gonna listen to it. I don't care whether I like Nicki or Cardi. If Cardi puts out a trash song, I'm not gonna listen to it. I didn't like Ring. Ring and ring and ring and ring. I didn't like that song. A lot of people liked it. I thought it was trash. It was garbage. I didn't listen to it. I think she did a song The Weeknd. I'm not sure. If she did, it was garbage. The song with SZA, I thought that was trash. So I didn't listen to it. Nicki, I thought No Frauds was garbage. I don't listen to it. Them 3 songs that she put out, No Frauds, and that other one about Meek, and the other about Meek, something Garden or whatever. Trash. I thought those records were garbage. I didn't listen to them. So it doesn't matter. Prince is my favorite artist of all time. That Come album is garbage. I listened to it one time because I'm a Prince fan. Listened to it one time through, and I tried to find a hit. I'm like, yo, this album is so bad. So bad. Prince could have put out a few duds. And I'm a diehard Prince fan. I still got the record. I still bought them because I support Prince. But if it's trash, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's so dope just because that's my favorite artist. I say trash is trash. And I'm not going to say somebody's record is trash just because I don't like them. And that's what this generation does. It's just like me. I like Press. I don't care if Press didn't go number 1. To me, Press in the Press video is one of her top. To me, it's in the top 3 of best videos and songs. I think Press was a hot song, and I think it was even a hotter video. Now, a lot of people obviously don't feel that way. But I don't care. I don't go on what other people think. You know what I mean? Just like how when WAP came out, WAP is about to go diamond. You have never once heard me say WAP was hot, in my opinion. And I don't go on, and it's about to be a diamond record. I watched the video, well, because it was eye candy. I was nice to see Megan doing that split, and Cardi and Kylie doing her little walkthrough. You know what I mean? That was fly. The video was fly, but I never liked the song. I never liked the song. I don't care if nobody says I've never liked the song. But it's a big hit. I'm not gonna say it's not successful. Successful song. It's not one of my favorites. Just like I loved Wild Side. I thought Wild Side was the best song that year. But people, they hated on it because Cardi was on it or whatever. Even Timbaland, somebody who never likes people that does Aaliyah stuff. Somebody who never approves of anyone who remakes Aaliyah. Normani remade the 4-page letter or whatever the fuck that song was, 1 in a Million, and Timbaland was like, yo, this is fire. See? There go typical Tyson. Now, here we go. I'm going to look up typical Tyson. I'm going to look up and see anything about rapping or anybody out rapping somebody. WAP so much and annoying. Song is garbage. Video. I love Prince. I like Megatron. Exactly. It's a simple. Ring was key. Nicki is versatile. Okay. But did we say she wasn't? Y'all didn't like no frauds. MJ. Nicki's music is more sentimental to me because blah, blah, blah. Okay. Typical Tyson. Would you like to tell me what made you type Nicki out raps her peers all the time to me? Where does that fit in the flow of this conversation? What's up, Darius? That is the issue with the barbs. Y'all have to be patted on the head every day. What's wrong? We didn't say Nicki's the queen enough for you in this live? Hey, Nicki's the queen. Let me pat you on your ass. Come here. Let me pat you on your ass. Hey, typical Tyson. Nicki's the queen of rap. Is that what you wanted to hear? You have to be reminded every 10 minutes. That's y'all's problem. That's y'all's problem. We get off how good Nicki is for 5 minutes. And then you go, okay, great. But how many times during this live have I said that? I've probably said Nicki's a queen about 10 times during this whole entire life. But just because I get on something else and we don't say for 10 minutes that Nicki's a queen, here you come. And trust me, I love the engagement and I appreciate you a lot for coming to live. I've been live a long time. I appreciate you being in the live. But damn. My God. We get it. Trust me, we get it. Right. And why? Why? Listen. I'm not trying to be funny, right? But I'm hanging low. I'm working with something. We'll put it that way. I know my shit is big. I don't need my bitch to tell me every 5 minutes, damn, you got a big dick, nigga. I don't need Tori to be like, yo, having your dick is big. I don't need people to say that every 5 minutes. Like, oh God, it's so big. I know. Oh man, let me stop with y'all, man. Let me cut it out. Not for everybody, Tess. Not for everybody. That's the problem. If it's an obsession for you or for whoever, that's cool. Don't push it on the world. Oh, man. Yo, I got to go check this game out, man. But, yo, I appreciate y'all. Whoever sent the Cash App, I appreciate that. Jimmy Ace, my brother. Yeah, typical. I'm not trying to be funny. I can tell you watch Ash Miracle. I can tell. You're probably used to getting a little bit different take. See, you're spoiled with hearing Nikki's the queen, Nikki's the queen, Nikki's the queen over there on her page. I can tell. We don't spoil over here. So you didn't even have to tell me that you watch her page. I already knew. I could tell from your reaction. Thank you, Dolly. Well, typical Tyson, I appreciate you coming through. And before you go, let me just say, typical, Nikki's the queen. Come here, let me pat you on your ass. Come here, typical, bend over. No homo, bend over, let me pat you on your booty and tell you Nikki's the queen before you go. I don't want you not to hear it. I don't want you to say you didn't hear it enough. Nicki Minaj is the queen, typical, okay? All right now. Oh, what's up, Dolly? Oh, why are they not showing my subs? I don't know. Dolly. I'll have to find out, baby. I'll have to find out. Jamie, you want to hear it again too? Hey, Jamie, guess what? Nicki Minaj is the queen. You got to reprogram her, right? Like, got to reprogram y'all, man. Oh, man. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. No, I appreciate y'all, though. It was fun. Like at least typical and Jamie, even though they're Nicki fans, I can fuck with them because they not in here being disrespectful. Thank you, Half Man, Half Amazing. So I could always joke around with y'all, and I'm about to patting on your ass, patting your head. I'm just fucking around with y'all. I mean, but at least y'all came in here and you wasn't disrespectful. The other one was disrespectful. They had to go. I'm not gonna move anybody out of here that's in here caping for Nikki or letting everybody know that Nikki's their favorite. That's what this is all about. That's what YouTube is all about. Didn't get disrespectful, played along. I'm cool with that. I can fuck with you. All right, y'all. I hear you, typical. I hear you. All right, Jamie. Subscribe while you laughing. Laugh, but hit the subscribe button on your way down to the floor laughing. Don't come in here laughing and then walk out and don't subscribe. Make sure you subscribe while you laughing. Oh, man. No, I love y'all, man, for real. Yo, y'all have a great day, man. All right, Typical, you have a great day. Typical, Nikki's the queen, okay? All right, Jamie, Nikki's the queen. Peace, y'all. I'll see y'all.